Did you know that breastfeeding beyond the age of 1 can actually boost your child's immune system and help reduce the risk of chronic diseases later in life? Extended breastfeeding is a topic that's often misunderstood or even stigmatized, but it's an important conversation to have, especially when you consider that the World Health Organization recommends breastfeeding until at least 2 years of age. Let's face it, there are a lot of misconceptions out there when it comes to breastfeeding beyond the first year. Some people might think it's weird or unnatural, while others might worry that it'll make their child too dependent on them. And then there are the societal pressures, like when family members or friends start asking when you're going to stop breastfeeding already. It can be really frustrating and isolating when you're trying to do what's best for your child, but everyone around you is questioning your choices. But the truth is, breastfeeding is a natural and beautiful thing, no matter how old your child is. And it's not just about the milk itself, but about the emotional connection and bonding that happens during those quiet moments when it's just you and your child. Of course, there are also the physical challenges, like dealing with tantrums or public breastfeeding, but with the right support and mindset, it can be a truly empowering experience. One of the biggest challenges I think parents face is the lack of information and support. Sometimes it feels like nobody is talking about breastfeeding beyond the first year, or that it's just not something that's done. But the reality is, millions of mothers around the world are breastfeeding their toddlers, and they're doing it with pride and confidence. We need to change the conversation around extended breastfeeding and start recognizing it as the normal, natural thing that it is. When we talk about the health benefits of breastfeeding, we often focus on the first few months or year of life. But the truth is, breastfeeding continues to provide amazing health benefits for both mothers and children well beyond that. For children, breast milk provides optimal nutrition, boosts their immune system, and even helps to reduce the risk of chronic diseases later in life. For mothers, breastfeeding can help to reduce the risk of breast and ovarian cancer, and even support their own mental health and well-being. One of the most incredible things about breastfeeding is the way it supports a child's brain development. Breast milk contains a unique combination of fatty acids and proteins that are literally designed to fuel a child's growing brain and nervous system. And it's not just about the milk itself. The act of breastfeeding is also intimately connected with a child's emotional and social development. When we breastfeed our children, we're not just feeding them, we're nurturing their entire being. In fact, one study found that breastfeeding beyond the age of 1 can actually increase a child's cognitive development and social skills. And it's not just about the quantity of milk either. It's about the quality of the bond that you're forming with your child. When you breastfeed your child, you're not just giving them milk, you're giving them a sense of safety, security, and love. I want to share a personal story with you that really drives home the power of extended breastfeeding. A friend of mine breastfed her son until he was almost 3 years old, and during that time, she experienced some incredible benefits. Not only did her son's health improve dramatically, but she also noticed a huge shift in their emotional connection. They were able to communicate more effectively, and their bond became stronger and more loving. And the best part? Her son grew up to be a confident, independent, and empathetic person who still has a beautiful relationship with his mother today. Let's recap the amazing health benefits we've discussed today. Breastfeeding beyond 1 year can boost your child's immune system, reduce the risk of chronic diseases, support their brain development, and even increase their cognitive skills and social abilities. And for mothers, it can reduce the risk of breast and ovarian cancer, support mental health and well-being, and create a deeper emotional bond with their child. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to share your own experiences with extended breastfeeding in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about parenting tips and health benefits, be sure to check out our next video on 5 ways to boost your child's immune system naturally.